Alright, good evening everybody, how we all doing? So today is Friday the 23rd of August in the UK, bank holiday weekend. Whee! Don't have to go to work on Monday, thank God. So, the announcement has been made. Batman has been cast and it is none other than Ben Affleck. Okay, I'm not going to say too much about the hate that has appeared about it, because even my instant reaction, because the news was announced whilst I was still asleep. So when I woke up this morning, I saw all these tweets, people sending me tweets as well, giving me mentions and saying, have you read the news? Have you heard the news? Someone even saying, I know that CK is going to lose his shit. I was like, huh? What the hell just happened? So I come onto the computer, I open it up, and I'm like, Ben Affleck, Ben fucking Affleck. And then I was like, oh, split second later, I thought, no, I'm gonna let it sink in, because I don't want to do an instant reaction and think, oh, it's not going to be good, oh, it's bad casting choices, this, that and the other. But I thought, no, I'm going to be at work all day, I'll have time to process the news, I'll have time to let it sink in, and when I get home I will talk about it. So here I am. Now, first and foremost, I actually am quite intrigued by the news. It was unexpected, because I would not have put Ben in the list. That's not to say he's not a good actor. As of late, he has been doing well in his movies. He's been quite selective of what he wants to do, which is good. He does appear to choose his projects carefully, especially since he's now directing them as well. Argo in the Town in particular, especially Argo winning an Oscar for Best Picture, and other awards before that as well. I mean, he pretty much blew away some of the other competition. I think he won BAFTA and Golden Globe for Best Director. So yeah, and people are still hanging on to Daredevil. Let it go, guys. It was 10 years ago. Let it go. It's that simple. Leave it, okay? In the past, this is us looking forward. Geeks, shut it, because there's too much hate. Too much fucking hate. It's unbelievable, the hate that has spewed from this announcement. You guys will never be happy no matter who gets cast for whatever comic book superhero film. It doesn't matter. It just does not matter. They could probably cast Brad Pitt as John Constantine. You still won't be happy. Yeah, they cast Keanu Reeves as Constantine. People weren't happy. Cast Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. People weren't happy. We have had some awesome, perfect casting. I say perfect, but near perfect. Okay, Heath Ledger, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Hugh Jackman. Those are just to name a few. You know, Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle. She surprised a lot of people, and I did tell people to give her a chance. You know, there were a number of people who were like, Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle. I was like, guys, please, just give her a chance. You will be surprised as to what she can do. She can do serious, she can do kick ass, and she did. So, for Ben, as I say, it was unexpected. We don't know what the screen test or how the audition went. We don't know how many other actors were in the running. We don't know what happened, what suit Ben may have wore for them to say, you're going to play Batman. We all remember how the audition went for Henry Cavill. You know, out of like 100 other actors, he emerged the victor because he looked great in the Christopher Reeve suit. He wasn't even bulked up at the time. The suit, whilst it wasn't fitting, they still saw him as Superman when he wore it. We don't know what happened, how it went for Ben, what was discussed. Money I'm not fussed about. I'm not fussed about the money side. It's more about his acting talent, his ability to act and all that sort of stuff. What else has been included in the contract? There's Cosmic Book News have come out with a rumour that Ben could allegedly be appearing as Batman across 13 films. Fuck. Okay, that's worrying. We still don't have a title for the film. It's now been just known as the untitled Zack Snyder superhero film. Oh dear. We don't know what the title is, but we do know the release date, July 17th or July 15th. No, July 17th, 2015 is the date that the film comes out. Where are you, you stupid thing? Yeah, July 17th, 2015. Yes, that's when the movie's coming out. So I'm not going to Comic-Con in 2015 then, that's okay. I won't be going to Comic-Con next year either, because it's impossible. But I can imagine a whole load of nerds are going to be there. This will be interesting for the first teaser, no doubt, and the footage as usual. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah. So unexpected. I know that sometime in 2006 he did a series of interviews where he said that he didn't want to play a superhero again. Let's not forget he did play George Reeves and then Superman in the movie Hollywoodland. And again, he received critical acclaim for that. Hell, he even wore the Superman suit. He's now the only actor to have played both Superman and Batman. Go figure. But yeah, you know, as I say, unexpected. That for me was a really big thing. I mean, we all saw all the names being bandied about: Josh Brolin, Carl Urban, Ryan Gosling, Orlando Bloom. Be happy that it's not Orlando Bloom, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Be glad it's not Orlando. What else have we got here? For me, how this could work for Ben is a really damn good script, because an actor is only as good as the script that they have been given. Okay, you can have a damn good actor, but if the script is shit, it will show. Okay, you can then have an unknown play a really good character, but only if the script is top notch. Christopher Reeve, Superman the movie. Okay, and the other thing is, Ben Affleck is a well-known actor and director. People who have seen The Town and Argo, when they hear he's been cast as Batman, the initial reaction will be, what? Ben Affleck? But then let it sink in, digest it, and then think, this was a guy who directed both Argo and The Town that have received critical acclaim, got an Oscar for Argo as Best Picture, received a number of awards for Argo as director. He got his first Oscar screenwriting, for heaven's sake, for Good Will Hunting with Matt Damon. I think back then in '98 people should have said, shit, this guy's going to be big. Okay, along the way he has made some terrible decisions in terms of the films that he's been in. But that aside, Matthew Murdock, and then, as I say, George Reeves. So he has got superhero side of things. He's got experience. Look at where he's come from. As I said, you know, from screenwriting, he's best friends with Matt Damon, best friends with Kevin Smith as well. And I'm sure Kevin Smith must be over the fucking moon that he has got the gig as Batman. You know, as I've already mentioned, Daredevil and Hollywoodland. But going forward, you know, we've got to look forward. Let's not stick with the past. That's a problem that most people had with Man of Steel, was that they expected it to be a mirror of what Christopher Reeve and Richard Donner had done for Superman the movie in 1978. 35 years ago, kids, let it go. 2013 to 2014, 2015. That's what we're looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what you guys should be looking forward to. Open your minds. Don't be so narrow-minded and closed-minded to the point of where a petition has been put out to recast Batman. Suck my fucking black dick. Why? What's the fucking... Why? Who comes up with these shits? It's a fucking movie for starters, and on top of that, you know, I don't think, whilst Warner's and the executives or whoever might be looking at Twitter and thinking, okay, guys, I think we made a bad decision casting Ben as Batman. No, I don't think they're going to be looking at that. And as one person pointed out on Twitter, it's a good job that Ben isn't on Twitter, because the amount of hate that has been coming out since the news was announced is just ridiculous. Geeks will never be happy. You will never ever be happy. Whatever choices are made for your favourite comic book character, your favourite comic book story, whatever choices, whatever changes, you're never going to be happy about it. Just be flexible. Stop sticking with one particular era, story, genre, character, costume, whatever. Accept the fact that there's going to be changes, whether you like it or not. It's that simple. Over the course of 75 years, Superman has changed. He has had little tweaks here and there. and you people still can't accept it. It's unbelievable. I am actually shocked and sick and tired of even being associated as a geek with some of you guys, with the hate that comes out sometimes. I look at these comments and I'm just like, I can't believe I'm reading these comments. Why am I even reading the comments? I shouldn't even be bothering. It's expected. Constant berating and belittling. As I said, you guys weren't there when the casting was announced. You guys weren't there for the audition. People turn around saying the franchise is dead. Oh my god, Warner Brothers have killed the franchise. They've cast Ben Affleck as Batman. Now they're going to cast Matt Damon as Robin. Fuck off. Really? Seriously? Leave it. Okay? Pipe down. Get away from your computer. Go for a walk. Get some fresh air. Don't sit in front of your PC and type there thinking, fucking Warners, they fucking ruined it. They're doing it again. They've at it again. They've fucked up. They're doing this. Oh my god. Give me a fucking break. Okay. Anyway, sorry for going on that rant, but I felt it felt to be said. And if some of you don't agree, okay. So going forward, what does this mean for the future for WB and DC and Justice League as well? Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, rumours saying that Ben might have signed on for a 13 movie appearance as Batman. Oh, good lord. On top of that, there's another rumour saying that now that Ben is on board, that they might be interested in having Matt Damon on board as either Aquaman or Martian Manhunter. Good lord. Aquaman maybe. Martian Manhunter, give that to Doug Jones. That's the only person you should cast right now as Martian Manhunter. Doug Jones. All in favour? Thank you. Seriously, no, Doug Jones, do it. So yeah. And obviously Mark Strong. Well, before I even talk about Mark Strong, the reason why I'm going on to Mark Strong is because, going back to Cosmic Book News, not only have they given the rumour about Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, but it has been exclusively announced that Bryan Cranston could well be playing Lex Luthor in the same format as how Samuel L. Jackson has been playing Nick Fury across a series of movies. For Bryan, it's going to be a series of 6 movies, a 6-movie deal. That's serious business. If that is to be true, if it is confirmed, and apparently according to Cosmic Book News, it won't be an official announcement won't be made until after Breaking Bad has ended. Okay, we'll wait and see on that one. But Bryan Cranston, guys, I was all for Mark Strong. I really was all for Mark Strong. I really wish he had been in the running. But who knows? I'm sure for those of you who watch Breaking Bad, you've all said how awesome the TV show is and how amazing Bryan is. You know, I've never seen it, so I'm not going to pass judgment or anything like that, so I can't comment. But I'm sure he will be something of an interesting one to watch. We'll see how he appears in the next Superman Batman, in the Superman Batman movie, and anything after that. Okay, so that's that announcement. Okay, so as I say, overall, I'm actually quite pleased now. The casting has been done. Ben Affleck is now going to start training. He's already started training apparently. He's going to be doing a 2-hour-a-day regime from now until, I would imagine, till the end of the year. Production obviously is due to start early next year. My guess is they're probably going to start a lot sooner. I mean, let's have a look. It's August, September, October, November. And they might start November or December, possibly. Well, given the holidays, so yeah. January seems about right anyway, yes. So between now and say November, if he trains hard, he gets bulked up, he's got to maintain that physique, he's got to be more athletic. Because, you know, it's Batman, he's a martial artist. I want to see him do some more action than what Christian Bale did. Ben Affleck may be in his 40s, but he still looks so young. And I think if he bulks up and trains hard, give him some flexibility, you know, to work with his body and gain a bit of athleticism about himself, as he did with Daredevil. We saw how he was with Daredevil. I know a bunch of the scenes that he did was CG heavy, but again, he was quite athletic in that. He could fight, he could handle his own. But on the other side of the announcement of Ben Affleck is that Warner's or Snyder has said that his Bruce Wayne is going to be an older and wiser than Clark Kent. okay, and that he's going to be a seasoned crime fighter. Now, that can be manipulated in many ways, but the way I see it, the way that I'm manipulating it is that he won't be Batman yet, until probably he meets with Superman. He won't be Batman yet, but he's probably on the journey, on the road to being Batman. Okay, he's probably been taking down thugs and such. If you've read the New 52, currently the series is known as 0 Year, might be something along those lines. It might be, again, going back to Batman Year 1. You know, the beginnings, as it were. But there's not going to be a origin as such, okay? He might just be an urban myth, a legend, you know, this dark-hooded figure roaming the streets and taking down bad guys and things like that. Before moving on to bigger criminals, Joker, Penguin, Riddler, all that sort of stuff. So he could just be starting out as well. Maybe he's been preparing himself as this dark-hooded figure for about 5 years, you know. Hears about this superpowered alien that's battled another superpowered alien, and Metropolis has been destroyed in, you know, pretty much in half. The Earth was about to be was in the process of being terraformed and all that sort of stuff. So he will know of what's been going on, because it is now a shared DC universe. So the universe is there, it's prepped, it's prepared, it's all there. So who knows? We don't know exactly how Bruce Wayne or Ben Affleck's Batman is going to play out, how it's going to look, and how he's going to, you know, match up against Superman in some sense. So we'll see. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much. As I say, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to over speculate. I want to now wait. The casting's been done. Let's wait for the official announcement if Bryan Cranston is playing Lex Luthor. The next step from there, obviously, get the production started, photos to emerge, the first official photo as well. And let's just see what happens. That's all I'm asking for. Just everybody else, chill. Just chill. It's done. It's been cast. Let's just wait and see. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to be wowed, excited, and intrigued, and to be proved wrong in some ways. Because as I say, it was unexpected. I would not have put Ben Affleck up there. Just on a closing note, with him now being on board as Batman. Now remember, before Man of Steel was released, Warner Bros. Were talking about getting Justice League done, and Ben Affleck was one of the directors named. Now that he's on board as Batman, and we know that when he directs a film, he's got a clause in his contract that states that he will star in it as well. So now that he has been cast as Batman, could he direct Justice League? Just sit on that one. Just sit on that one for now. That's all I'm saying. Just wait and see what happens in the next couple of years. Just sit on that one for now. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.